Welcome back to Olympus Critics. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like for the algorithm that does help the channel grow. So we got some more news about the Daredevil Born Again series that is coming on March the 4th on Disney Plus. And Wilson Bethel, the guy who gave us a great bullseye in season 3, he was talking at the expo at San Francisco via Collider. Somebody asked him about the Netflix series, and he has confirmed there will be a 5-year time gap in between season 3 and what we're getting from the Daredevil Born Again series. And I think that is great news for a lot of us that wants this connected to the Netflix series. Like I've been saying for the last couple of months, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Don't fix it. It's a winning recipe for what we got from the Netflix series. It didn't make any sense to tone them down. Like, yeah, MCU, you need to get with the program. For what, you've been on a downward spiral since Endgame, and you want to mess with one of the best Netflix Marvel series that you had, and you want to make it into some little, I don't know what the original story was. I think it was ridiculous reports going on what they were trying to do, but Kevin Feige made adjustments. They brought in Dario, what's his name, Scartapane, who worked with the Punisher series with John Berthal, brought him on the show run this thing. And I think a lot of us were excited about that news. You got somebody that's familiar with these Netflix characters, especially John Berthal. So that got us a little excited. You bring back the Foggy and Karen. You bring back the original actress who played Vanessa Fisk. Thank you for all of that. Now you got to deliver on giving us the original Netflix tone. Give us that, and I think we'll all be happy. Now, here's another thing that worries me. Let's say that we do get the successful season. We do get that tone that we want. We do get that kingpin that we're used to, who's deadly. You don't mess with him. He's got ties everywhere. Let's say this is a successful season. We get all that. Dario's Scartapane does the job. What worries me is when other people get their hands on these characters. We saw what the Echo showrunner and all them did to Kingpin. We saw what the She-Hulk showrunner did to Daredevil. We saw what the Hawkeye showrunner did with Kingpin. That's what's worrying me. What they do to these characters. What they did to these characters. Who's going to get their hands on John Berthal's Punisher? Who's going to get their hands on Charlie Cox, Daredevil again, and Kingpin, Wilson Smith's Kingpin? That's what worries me, when you let other people get their hands on them and they tone them down and they make them all goofy and cartoony, and we don't get what we want. Give us the same tone that we see, what we're going to see in this Born Again series. Don't dumb them down. Don't do it. Give us this continuation of their character in other projects that you're going to put them in. So I hope I'm wrong, but it's probably going to happen again. It probably is. It's different when you saw Guardians of the Galaxy. I think James Gunn was involved with some of the characters in Infinity War. I don't know that's true. I could be wrong on that, but my opinion with certain things, that when other people got their hands on other characters, like Ryan Coogler, for example, he did Black Panther, but the first people that got a crack at Black Panther were the Russo brothers in Civil War. I'm gonna say the unpopular opinion. I thought they did a better job with T'Challa than Ryan Coogler. They did a better job. That edge that he had in Civil War, that was not the same person we got in Black Panther. I know a lot of people probably say he was going through some character development. That wasn't enough time, but I still like what the Russo brothers did with him, and they did it again in Infinity War. Like, it was a more edge to him than what we got in Black Panther. Could be wrong. I'll have to make a whole video about that whole discussion there, but I liked what the Russo brothers did with him, did Ryan Coogler. So Hopefully, when we see them in other projects, they do them justice. They don't dumb them down and make them stupid in like an Echo and Hawkeye and She-Hulk. But post comments, let me know what you guys think about this news. What Wilson Bethel said at this expo. I'll get you guys later.